so much. I think that you're just doing such a great job. And when you come visit me, it makes me really happy. I really love to share the vibes and share some love with you. It really makes me feel real good to do that. And I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Patience. I am your high sensitive, intuitive medium, psychic.
Cemetery.
I hate having to say all those things. I wish there was like one word that everybody knew that I could say that encompasses all those things, but it's okay. I am here with the help of my spirit guides, my very own spirit guides, the Guild of the Golden Triangle. We help you understand your non-physicalness on Spirit News on Spotify. We use that platform to get deeper into more of finding alignment. This is their YouTube channel, Patience with Spirit, where we do collective energy reads and we do psychic development. You know I have to have it a certain way. You know it. If you watch me, you know it. And if you want to watch our ascension process all the way from 4 years ago when we started our psychic shamanism journey, that is on TikTok. Okay, but today we're doing we're doing a Spirit Speaks, and we're doing Bobby, caution, and too many. Okay, but Spirit wanted me to start us off with a little prayer. Hey, boo. Hey, hun. Welcome to the fam. You know how we do. Welcome. I'm going to read us a little prayer to start us off. Let us praise God. I just picked a random one. This is my little office of the Blessed Mary, Virgin Mary. I just picked a random one. Let us praise God, our Almighty Father, who wished that Mary, his son's mother, he celebrated by each generation. Now in need we ask. Mary, full of grace, intercede for us. O God, worker of miracles, you made the Immaculate Virgin Mary share body and soul in your Son's glory in heaven. Direct the hearts of your children to that same glory. You made Mary our mother. Through our intercession, grant strength to the weak, comfort to the sorrowing, and pardon to sinners. Salvation and peace to all. You made Mary full of grace. Grant all men the joyful abundance of your grace. Make your church make your church of one mind and one heart in love, and help all those who believe to be in one prayer. To be one in prayer with Mary, the mother of Jesus. You crowned Mary, Queen of Heaven. May all the dead rejoice in your kingdom with the saints forever. Our Father, amen. Isn't that lovely? It transmutes energy and it works so well. I love it. I have to look if there's more modern. I made a TikTok about it, about how there should be more modern prayers, because those can be a little like outdated the way they speak, and it can like, if I can't speak for everyone else, but it can like throw me off sometimes. So anywho, so I got a dream. Let's read in the dream book. I picked a place to tell me more about this Bobby character. Okay, and when I opened it, it opened to daily life, food, and drink. Okay, daily life, food, and drink. So it has onions, potatoes, meat, and seafood. And then I automatically thought of a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So this could be possibly a type of person that on a daily life of, they're just a meat and potatoes kind of guy. They don't like anything fancy, just nice and simple. So let's read onions first. Onions are noted, spirit burps. Onions are noted for their distinctive and flavorful smell and taste. They're antiseptic. I didn't know that. And disease-combating qualities, and their multiple skins or layers. Metaphorically, they have come to symbolize
Probably not.
the layers of the human mind. Okay. Spirit's saying that this person, 1910s, is not going to be very layered. They're not a layered person. They're a meat and potatoes kind of guy. They live in their ego, super ego. It symbolizes layers of the human mind, from the surface thoughts through the memories and down into the subconscious. But Spirit says probably not. This person's not very deep. They probably don't go to their subconscious at all. Dreaming of onions, especially if you're peeling them, may indicate a wish to get to the bottom of someone's psyche. Find out what makes them tick, or perhaps you feel like crying and wish to blame it on something outside yourself. Oh, so something's happening with this person that's making them blame someone else, or they're trying to get to the bottom of someone. They're trying to get to the bottom of something and find out what makes it tick, or what makes someone tick. It could be a person or it could be a thing. I don't know yet. But they're starting to cry about it because whatever has been done, there's no one to blame but themselves. Potato. Along with other root vegetables like rutabaga and turnip, potatoes are a basic, filling a very versatile food, but have come to symbolize someone who is ignorant of, or unintelligent. Yeah, like that person has the intellect of a potato, you know? In your dream, do the potatoes represent someone in particular? A couch potato, perhaps? Oh my gosh, I always get on the couch and couch. This person's lazy.
Scrape.
This person's lazy. You have to scrape them off the couch. Are you on a diet and craving the naughtiness of French fries? Hey, we just want to remind you that you guys can have whatever you want in moderation. It's not about what you're eating. I mean, it is to an extent if you're overeating it, but it's about what you believe. If you want to eat fries, if you can eat fries and enjoy the shit out of those fries, and every bite you take is yummy and joyful, then you don't have to worry about gaining weight, and also match it with the thought of what your body will look like afterwards, the way you want it to be. But if you're eating fries and chips and you're complaining the whole time doing it, and they're giving you a stomach ache, and you're just like upset that you can't stop eating them, that's not a vibe you want to eat your junk food in. And it's really not a vibe you want to manifest in. And then add on that while you're eating these junk foods, not only are you not happy, but you're not even imagining yourself the way you want to be. You're imagining yourself the way you are, or worse. And so that's something in this dimension that you got to remember, that you are what you think about. Your thoughts turn to things. So just a little side note, we talked more about that in the episode of on Spirit News, on an episode of how to maintain your vitality and stay young. And you can hear more about that. But just a little side note for that. So this person is a couch potato, They're trying to figure someone out, but they can barely get themselves off the couch, and they only eat meat and potatoes. Where's the veggies? Where's the variety?
I don't know.
This person says, I don't know. There's no variety to this person. They're boring. A source of concentrated protein. Meats of various kinds have formed the main element of many human meals from earliest times. A dream of eating meat may indicate an urge to get in touch with your more primitive side, especially if you're a vegetarian in waking life. I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't eat meat and they need to. Maybe maybe from them not eating enough meat, they haven't got, maybe their body requires meat. Everybody's different, right? Some people can eat just off a vegan diet, but some people, like their bodies, whatever their DNA is, whatever their makeup is, they need to have a little meat. Maybe that's one of these people. Maybe that's why they're a little in their ego, because they don't have a varied food substrate. I don't know if I used that word right. Seafood. Cooked seafood, smell and pink flesh most often represent the female sex organs in dreams. Eating seafood is a fairly straightforward sexual symbol. Alternatively, there may be security, a subconscious link between seafood and the sea. The ocean exerts a fascination over most people, which may express itself in this way. Were you eating the seafood, or might it have been a link with the sea that was a feature of the dream? Oysters are considered an aphrodisiac. A dream of eating them suggests your sex life might need a little stimulation. This person could possibly live by an ocean or by the sea, They could potentially have dreams often about seafood because they live by a sea, but also because maybe they could have been having dreams about merfolk. This says merfolk. Mermaids? Page 374. We've been getting a lot about dreams and dream walkers. 374. I turned right to it and then I didn't think I did. I changed it. Mermaids and mermen. Half fish, half human merfolk, most often female, have haunted human consciousnesses for centuries. These usually beautiful creatures may represent the embodiment of your emotions, or they may be a symbol of your anima or animus. The heck, the anima or animus? Where am I going on a wild goose chase over here? 147. Oh, it's an archetype. Archetypes in dreams reveal fundamental elements of ourselves, our motivations, needs, desires, and what we believe about ourselves. Everyone contains elements of both the masculine and feminine within them. The aggressive, forceful businesswoman, for example, is perhaps unconsciously tapping into masculine aspects of her character. While the sensitive spirit says, no, that's not this person. While the sensitive, considerate pediatric male nurse is accessing the feminine. Jung called the feminine side of a male psyche the anima, while the masculine aspect of the female psyche is referred to as the animus. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So this person may be in need of more anima, more feminine energy. They might be too much in their masculine and not exhibiting enough of their feminine, making them Janet, Spirit said Janet, making them more masculine. So they're more like action oriented. They're not into their emotions. They are like more like go, go, go. All right, I got a song too. Okay, so far, this person doesn't eat right. They're lazy. They're in their masculine and their ego. They could potentially be deprived of sex. And I got this song called Spirit gave me I Don't Want to Dance by Charlotte Lawrence. Okay. It says, I hold it all in. Come through, Spirit. I hold it all in. I try to keep it unspoken. Bite my lips till they're broken. I wear myself thin, hoping no one would notice. See, this person doesn't communicate. They don't have a feminine, they aren't in touch with their emotions. So they're not used to speaking about their emotions. I wear myself thin, hoping no one would notice. We don't have to pretend. No one stays till the end like we promised. I'll be honest. I don't want to dance. I don't want to be your baby. This person has been holding in that they don't want to be with somebody. Why am I still standing in a crowded room if it makes me lonely? I'm so done with lying all the time. This person has to lie all the time about how they feel. Matter over mind. I don't recognize me at all. Oh no, I don't want to dance. I don't want to be your baby. I'm losing control. The paper walls are collapsing. Couldn't stop it from happening. Why did I care so much? You should know the truth. You should know the truth is. I don't want to dance. I don't want to be your baby. So whoever this person's with, they don't want to be with them at all. They don't even recognize themselves because they've stayed so long with this person that they don't want to be with. Even when they're with this person, they still feel alone. Why didn't they say anything? Why do people do that? You don't have to do that. Isn't it better to just break their heart temporarily and then go about your life? This person, I try to keep it unspoken, bite my lips till they're broken. Damn, this person's wearing themselves thin because they hope nobody would notice how unhappy they are, but I think it's starting to show because they made a promise to be honest. But the honesty they have that they aren't sharing is that they don't want to dance and they don't want to be this person's baby anymore. They don't feel a connection with them. Well, damn. Okay. Come through. Let's tap in. Tap it in.
Abandon.
Aw. This person didn't want to abandon the person. So they abandoned themselves instead? I mean, that doesn't seem like an alternative either. We have to be willing to let go of things that don't serve us. If it doesn't emotionally feel good anymore, then why do we keep doing it? I understand that. I stayed with my ex because I was in love with his potential, what he could possibly become, because I'm a psychic empath. I can see everybody's potential, and I have a inclination to always operate from that place instead of operating from a place of what they're showing me. I can always see their potential and like their ultimate potential too. And then I and then I operate from that place, and I end up staying longer than I should because I want people to do better. But not everybody's on the level to change or be what you need them to be, and I'm learning that as I go along in life. I'm definitely not an expert, but I do know now that if you follow what feels good emotionally, it's always right for you. Your emotions are your GPS, and this person did not follow their emotions. Let's see, what's their current situation? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being with us and giving us the messages. Let's help get a higher perspective of this linear view. Breath upside down. This person has a stained existence. I always think of this as a stained couch button. This person has gotten their breath taken out of them.
5 o'clock.
They could potentially have had a lot of opinions, a lot of people meddling in their life, a lot of outside influence. A lot of outside influence that became their breath, metaphorically, pneuma, like pneumonia. Oh, I gotcha. They could potentially have pneumonia. Maybe their body is fighting or manifesting their blockages. They could potentially have something wrong with their chest or breathing or asthma or pneumonia or something. Something with the moon. This is their present position, but it's upside down. So they could currently feel like they have anxiety, like the sun is not shining on their life right now, like it's cold and desolate. That's because they didn't honor their emotions. They actually pushed their emotions down, and so now they're feeling what it's like to not operate with any emotional value, which is a cold, cold world. Cold world. I never thought I'd see the day that treated my old girl. Now I'm stuck here hollering at old girl. Got one, got two, three, four girls. Hop one, hop two, made her right. Told them hoes to take a hike, then it's on to the next, on to the next one. This person may possibly bounce from person to person, or has bounced from person to person in the past, because this is going to be the challenge, because they end up fighting, they end up arguing, they end up getting emotionally dysregulated because they haven't felt emotions, so they project all their emotions onto a pearl. This card is funny because it looks like it's screaming, like a predator screaming at a pearl, but it also looks like it's about to like eat it or something, like gobble it up. So metaphorically speaking, this person has no color. They're the same color as this moon over here, which is interesting. Something about the moon. Maybe moon for like emotions, intuition, it's very like out here. They're just completely severed off from their anima. Not enema, anima.
Most likely.
Thank you, Spirit. They're cut off from their feminine side. Everyone, even men, have feminine and masculine. It's like a two. It's like air hockey. You know, you have both sides, and you need both sides to get a point, right? But you have to operate in between the two. It being one or the other. Hey, Boyer! Hey, my favorites are here. We just need Jacoby and Zahara. So this person actually views femininity as some kind of weakness, because I'm getting the gold ball as feminine, and the feminine has a lot of strings attached to it. So they find it to be an inconvenience, Feelings? What? I don't have time for feelings. When did feelings matter? They've always mattered. They've always mattered, bro. You just didn't think they did. That's why you have no color. This person, that's where the color comes from. I was watching Billy Carson, which I love. Him and Elizabeth are so cute. They're like the divine couple. They're adorable, divine masculine and divine feminine. They're what a royal couple looks like spiritually. I forget, kingdom couple, kingdom spouses. They're so cute. Anyway, they do trips to Egypt. I would love to go with them to Egypt. Oh my God, please make that happen. I would love that. And Billy was saying how you go to Egypt and everything is devoid of color. It's all devoid of color because the masculine is so high over there. All they do is run in masculine energy, and that's why women are so, it's scary to be a woman over there because they have no rights. All their rights have been taken away. So the dominant force over there is masculine, so there's no art, there's no color, there's no vibrancy, because that's where the feminine part comes in, because it's emotion based, it's heart based, and that's where we get our vitality, that's where we get our energy, it's where we get our beauty and our intuition. And if you're not tapped into that, you can actually just look like a wrinkled, colorless, like hairy, yeah, not likely to be full of grace. You have to be both. You got to be both. It's about a balance. So this person's imbalanced. 3. What's the basis of the situation? What's the main focus of the situation? Why is this person like this? Why did they deny how they felt for so long? Because of family tree, some kind of nest egg, some kind of opportunity they took to whatever seed they planted. They felt like they couldn't unplant it. And there's this weird thing up here too. I don't know, it feels kind of out of place, right? Like some kind of blemish. And we have a blemish here too. This person may have done something where maybe they thought nobody else would be with them. Maybe they thought nobody else would be with them if, so they had to stay where they were. They had a belief that nobody would want to be with them. But I don't know why. This is past issues. Something they planted. They could possibly have, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it for the data. I don't know if it's true, but they could have possibly had a STD or something. Some kind of STD or something of that sort that COTS. Spirit said COTS. COTS. I don't know. The circle makes me think of like a camping fire or something he did one night, or I don't know if it's he, Bobby, could be, but could be girl. Something, I don't know. I want to say reinstate. I'm gonna say what I see, because I do see something. I see a campfire and like a bonfire almost, but a little more controlled. a little smaller, and there's people around it, but it looks like they're just having fun. Looks like it's maybe the 70s or the 60s or something. That's very specific. I'm sorry, but that's just what I see. This is psychic development. I'm saying what I see. Something could have happened in the 60s or 70s or 80s that made this person plant a seed that they thought, yeah, because look, this is all green and this is all green. But this person's full of emotions that they don't honor or process, the heart emotions. And this tree is green and yellow, which is solar plexus and the heart chakra. So that's I will and I love. So, 16. Maybe they were so young. They might have got pregnant. They got someone pregnant young at 16. That's what happened. They got someone pregnant young at 16. They resented the baby. They were doing what they thought was right. But in resentment, damn, because having a child, that's it's not it for your dreams, but you definitely have to put it on hold when you have kids or it's the right thing to do because that child did not ask to be brought into this world. It was your irresponsibility that brought the child into the world. So something they did in the 60s, 70s, or 80s that got someone pregnant that they didn't want to get pregnant. And so they did what they thought was right. And they had the baby. And they never said that they never wanted it. They never said anything. Why didn't they say anything? So I have the immediate past. What is behind you? This is the immediate past. Iron. Looks like anger to me, right? Doesn't it look angry with the red and repair? Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like a Band-Aid. Spirit said repair. This person could potentially be starting to realize that something's in need of repair, or they may be trying to repair, or this person has gone through such a range of emotions with this situation. I think in the most immediate past, they could have possibly gotten to a place of anger where they were just moody all the time. They had like mood swings. They were very short-tempered. They're very clouded it actually may have been clouding their cognitive abilities, creating like a smoke screen or like a smoke show or like some kind of distortion about where they're at in their life. They could potentially be going through some they feel like they're older, but some midlife crisis that's in need of repair. They could potentially, oh my God, as I say that, when I see these lines and things like this, it's actually in all of them except for the tree. These lines, all the lines, that usually says to me other people involved. Maybe like nosy family members or mortification. Oh my gosh, that looks like a yucky card. It's got worms and an eye in the middle. This person's rotten. This person has become so rotten. Ugh. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Ugh. Don't claim that. Any weapons formed against me shall never prosper. Wow, that energy felt real weird. It felt like angry dullness. Like someone who's angry, but at the same time, like too tired to really do anything about it. And mortificatio. Mortificatio. It sounds like Harry Potter. Love it. Ferrum mortificatio. Oleum vitrioli. I don't know why I have to say it like that as well. Expecto Patronum! I need a freaking wand so badly. Expecto Patronum! I got my crystal wand. This is good enough. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. This person is going through a hard time right now. They're hiding. Spirit says they're hiding. I guess that's why this little eye is in the center. They're hiding for something. What are they hiding for? Let's get into this. What the heck are they doing? Why is this person in this energy?
Find my grave.
If they die, you'll have to speak at their funeral in front of at least 100 people. They're like this because they know they're going to die? Interesting. This person's hiding behind worms. This person's hiding behind worms. Everybody's looking at them. Everybody's knows something they did. Everybody knows about something they did. What'd this person do? What did this person do that everybody's learning about that has them in this energy? Keeps trying to talk to you when you have headphones in. So someone who wants to talk to you and they keep making excuses to not talk to you. What do they need to talk to them, to collective about? Has the most beautiful ass in America. They want to talk to you about your ass? This person likes your ass, collective. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what they said. This person likes your ass and they hate that they hate that.
I will lose.
Is madly in love with you. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're really in a place to be in love. So I don't think they know what love feels like. They may be looking at you in a certain way. Maybe that's why there's worms in front of the eyes, because they're like idealizing you because their life didn't work out the way they wanted. Because of something they did in the summer. They could have got someone pregnant. They could have had some kind of love child or something. Is 1 month away from finishing a machine that will put you out of the job. They have some kind of plan that they're trying to formulate or work out. Oh, okay. So that's why there's so many lines on this card. They're 1 month away from finishing you in some way, like putting a block on your job or something. I don't know why it doesn't have to be like 1 month. It just could be like they've worked really hard to tarnish your name, your reputation. They've spread a lot of rumors about you. Oh, that's why this card. They've tarnished your names, put a stain on your name, spread lots of rumors about you to try to make you look like a certain way, like the way they want everyone to see you, because they did something in the summertime during a camping trip or something about being outside in the woods. I really do see some woods scenario in the forest with a fire. It doesn't have to be in the 70s, but I am divinely protected, so I'm not worried. I'm doing God's work. They gave me the name, so if they gave me the name, then I know I don't have nothing to worry about. But this person's in love with you. If they're in love with you, then why are they spreading rumors about you? And if they love your ass so much, why are they're like so shut off from their emotions. They're literally like living in a black hole of nothingness. Like if I don't know I don't know if you've ever not felt someone I don't know if you've ever felt someone who doesn't have emotions. It feels like falling. It feels like when you're on a cliff and your hands and your feet are like right on the edge and you could just slip at any moment. That's what it feels like when someone is in their
Most likely.
spirit, most likely. Um, is going to be the next big rock star. Is going to be the next big rock star. Is that why they want to love you? Because you're going to be like a star or something? That's weird. So this person is in no place to be in love. I wish there was a card that said this person thinks they're madly in love with you. They just think they're in love with you because you're about to get some big opportunity or something. I do, but I'm neurodivergent, so if you're saying something very interesting, it throws me off, and then I forget what I'm reading. But I do want to interact with you, but I also want to give the read because somebody out there needs it. If you want to talk more, I'd love to do that. Um, patiencewithspirit@gmail, email me, and we can chitty chat. Not that I can't talk to you on here. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I took a picture of the chat you did so I can prove that I actually am psychic. There are people going through these things. I'm not just reading willy-nilly over here, you know? Is on their way to commit unaliving. No!
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, don't do it. This person thinks that you can save them. They think that
Kindly.
they think because you're kind and you're sweet and you're a golden pearl, you're a star, not like a movie star or anything, but like a star, like in tarot. Like you're just bright, you're nice, you're kind, you're compassionate. They have this thing, they have a thought, a belief that you can save them because they want to end themselves. They want to end themselves because they've started. I don't get it. This person wants to talk to you. You'll probably end up speaking at their funeral, but at the same time, they spread so many rumors about you. Can you tell me about that? Practices witchcraft and will curse you to the same fate in their final breath if hit. I freaking knew it. This person has no femininity because they practice witchcraft. I'm telling you, when people, I might be able to if they come forward too. I don't know. I don't think that you should wait for these people to hold their breath. I think God's giving this person many options to come forward, but they just are so deep in they're cursed. They are themselves are cursed. They have a curse on them. You know what? Let me just Google curse for you guys so we all know what cursed is, because I think curse is a word people throw around and people think it's like mumbo jumbo, but it's not. What is a curse? A solemn utterance intended to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. In the Bible, it says a different one. A coarse or blasphemous word or phrase used to express anger or other strong emotion. Invoke or use a curse against. Use coarse, or blasphemous language to express anger or other strong emotion. That's a curse. So this person's like, you, yeah, you bitch. Hey, Jacoby. Hey, sorry you had a long day. I hope you transmuted it. You're taking some time off now to relax. Just listen to the sounds of my voice. And RELAX. Relax. Yeah. This person's like, I hate you. That is also when someone says, stop cursing at me. I just got confirmation. You don't have to perform a magic trick, but this person is doing witchcraft, but they're also cursing you. That is an energy that comes. Spirit said, bring it. This person is dark as hell, you guys. That's why I felt like falling. This person feels like you're hanging on by a ledge and you're gonna fall off at any minute. That feeling in my hands. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Well, I know I'm not falling, but this person feels like that. Oh, they wanna say bye-bye to the world because they've been practicing witchcraft and they may have got someone pregnant, some evil devil spawn or something, just had a philosophical epiphany that will change the world. Now, after all this person has done, all the rumors, all the drama, now they're realizing that they want to change. Isn't that something? After all this, now they're realizing they want to change. Lori is pretty hot.
Stranded.
So this person may be very attractive on the outside. They may be very attractive on the outside. And so they might not look like what they're going through, but there definitely are. What else? Let's see. How do other people see this person? How do other people see this person right now? How do other people see this person right now from the outside? No, not these ones. Okay. Not these ones. Can you please tell me how people feel about them, how they're looking on the outside? This person thinks you can save them, collective, because you're kind-hearted. They think coming to you and being in love with you would like magically make them not cursed, but I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. Actually, quite the opposite. They would actually curse you just by being around them, because if you're cursed, it means that you've been cursing people, you've been sending out bad energy, and so you have to receive it back. You have to go through it. You just have to get it over with. And seriously, I do not mean to laugh, but by now you should have found Nemo if you didn't get the memo. Semi-sextile, allowing. Yeah, like I said, by 5, this person is not allowing themselves to feel emotion. They keep pushing it down, blaming everyone else. They don't know about cycles. They have no intuition. They're trying to overcompensate in other areas. They're not even talking. It's bad energy. Yeah, they're operating in bad energy and they don't understand energy, and they've been playing with magic and they don't get how it works. They didn't want people to see your potential. Yeah, because you probably wanted to leave this fool, or they wanted to leave you because the song said, the song was saying, basically I want to break up with you, but they've been holding back. They didn't say how they felt for so long. I think they've been using witchcraft to what are they using witchcraft for? sun for energy. The song was, let me see. I still have it up. The song was I Don't Want to Dance by Charlotte Lawrence. I don't want to dance. It says, I'm so done with lying all the time, mind over matter. I don't recognize me at all. I don't want to dance. I don't want to be your baby. I'm losing control. The paper walls are collapsing. Couldn't stop it from happening. Why did I care so much? You should know the truth. You should know what the truth is. I don't want to dance. I don't want to be your baby. If it makes me lonely, why am I doing it? Yeah, this.
Helpless God.
People. It's so funny because my whole life I've just been an emotional person because of my empathy, because I think it's called a
My object.
Hyoku empath. So I just have always my whole life operated by using my emotions as an indicator of what I like and I don't like. So when I'm reading these, and maybe that's why I'm gifted with the gift, so I can teach people how to use their emotions. These people push their emotions down so much to the point where when it comes time for something emotional, they have no vital force. They have no energy to even discern what is best for them because they haven't felt their emotion for so long that it's literally like when the emotion comes up, it's like a broken egg. It's like a fried egg, you know? It's like a fried egg. I asked why they do magic for, and it says for individuality, ego, childishness, to shine, for energy, for life force. This person has been using magic to gain life force from people. This shit's real, man. I know that it sounds crazy, but it's real. There are people out there who believe in magic and who are using it against people. And this person was in a relationship that was one-sided, that they didn't even want to be with the person or honor the person. They may have used magic on this person, or magic was being used on them because they have clouds around their yoke. Interesting. And we did have the dream we had the dream book where it mentioned mermaids, and mermaids come to your dreams. Huh. I'm just going to say it for the data, but this person might come from a family of witches, and they may have played with witchcraft, but I think that witchcraft was put on them. Could you imagine? Yes, they could totally heal if they just honored their emotions, but I don't know what it's like to have such strong curses on myself. I've had negative energy on myself, and I've learned to transmute it, but this person, I don't know if I mean, I never want to put that on anybody that you can't integrate or heal. But I mean, this person is mortification, man. I don't know if they're older or something, but they're definitely stubborn as hell. Like, I'm trying to read their energy and it feels like falling, but I can't get past that feeling. It's like this person is so stubborn that they just look for people outside of themselves that will help. Like, we had the card earlier about jumping from relationship to relationship. Oh. Spirit, please take away any weapons being formed against me. Thank you so much. This person, let me see. Tell me more about this person. What's this person's problem? Third house, perception. Yeah, I think that this person has a magic spell on them. it clouds them. It like prevents them from seeing properly. Their perspective is like this, but underneath is all this anger and like pent up emotion. But they're like some kind of blockage is on them. Oh, and as I say that, a brick wall with graffiti on it. There's something altering their perception, keeping them from moving forward. Something that this says social media.
Do not touch.
I don't know, maybe they could be addicted to social media or scrolling, like doom scrolling or something. They don't discuss their feelings. They could possibly have some kind of trouble with siblings. They lack sociability. I I really want to say this person may have some kind of block that's energetic on them. Can you tell me more about this energy block? Who put this energy block on them? Challenge. Yeah, it's their challenge right now. It's something. Oh, and here's another square. 2 squares. I swear it's a square. I swear they can't spare a square. They can't get past.
Nothing.
They can't get past nothing. Spirit says there's nothing they can't get past if they really want to, but they hold themselves back. They happen something. They hold themselves back from making that happen. They struggle to know when they struggle to know a red flag within themselves and with others. And this frustrates them because they don't know how to reconcile it. They're literally like a child. I think that's what the block is. They're just like this immature mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
The number
10. They're like a 10-year-old in an adult body. They just don't have the emotional intelligence. And I don't say that in a mean way, but they've just been operating in this way for so long that when something really emotional happens, they just shut down. They're like in cognitive dissonance. And we're trying to get a higher perspective of this because on a linear view, we'd be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? You're being stubborn. And they could not tell you.
Save our souls.
They would, if you ask them why you're acting this way, they could not give you a good reason. They don't know, and that frustrates them in itself. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like one of those boxes within a box. It's a box within a box because the 6-6, yay, because this person hasn't been given the processing tools. How can we help them learn how to process their emotions? How can we help them to process their emotions? What can we do to help this person to process their emotions? How can we help? How can we teach this person to process their emotions now at such an old age? I don't want to say old age, but they are older than a 10-year-old. They're an adult. They are an adult. They don't. It frustrates them because they see. I think that's part of the reason why they think you can save them, because they see you regulating your emotions, being kind. They see you pretty balanced for the most part. Forestall. To prevent or delay, to anticipate. The landlords forestalled TJ's attempt to avoid paying the rent by waiting for him outside his door.
Find it.
To prevent yeah, someone's preventing this person. I'm telling you, I know that they're immature, but I think it's because someone's been putting some kind of fog on their head or something. Purple. Purple, yes, like on their crown chakra. And look, someone's blocking their crown chakra with magic, I think. Spirit, tell me more. Tell us what we need to know. Obstinate, stubborn, unyielding. It's making them stubborn, obstinate. The obstinate child cannot be made to eat any food that perceived to be yucky. There's someone putting some kind of thought or ideas in their head about emotions being yucky, and so their whole life, I don't know if they're like doing an actual spell or if they're just talking to them saying, don't, your emotions don't matter, don't worry about emotions, or if there's someone actually doing like witchcraft on them. I'm not sure. But either way, it's their crown chakra is blocked, and it's something that's preventing or delaying them from processing emotions properly. I got another delay card. Dilatory, intended to delay. Oh, and I also had is 1 month away from finishing a machine that will put you out of the job. Multi-level. There's multiple people that are purposely delaying this person from coming to you by clouding their crown chakra. So they're easily deceived, gullible. So they're easy to be deceived. That's fucked up. That is so wrong. There's the multiple people that have some kind of ulterior motive for this person to not be operating properly emotionally. It to their detriment is causing them to be emotionless because it's preventing them from processing or anticipating their emotions. And because they're more emotionless, it's blocking their intuition, and it's making them more easily deceivable. What's their plan? Why are they doing this? It says they're a month away. What's the date today? It's the 7th, Thursday the 7th, a month away. In April? What's in April? What's happening in April, Spirit? Why are they trying to make this person have a blocked crown chakra till April? Tawdry. Oh, I got nose bubble. Tawdry. Why are they making them wait? Because they're cheap, gaudy, and showy. The performer changed into her tawdry, spangled costume and stepped out onto stage to do her show. Flashy, loud, meretricious, gaudy, cheap, showy. Because they're cheap? They're doing this because they're cheap and gaudy?
The number 5.
Something about stages of a show. Not like an actual show. I think it's more metaphorical. There are multiple people. There are multiple people around this person that have ulterior motives, but they're cheap and gaudy and showy, flashy and loud. They're trying to, maybe because if this person had their intuition intact and wasn't being blocked on purpose, they would easily see through what these people are, cheap and gaudy and showy. What? Where am I at? Where did I just go with this? Stratagem. Trick designed to deceive an enemy. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. No, cannot make it up. No, I can't. Thank you, come through spirit. Come through spirit. This person is part of some Decepticon activities. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Yes, I am. A Trojan horse. A Trojan horse. That means somebody close to them, somebody who they know, somebody who they let behind enemy lines. I mean, behind their lines. Enemy. I'm not good at talking like that, okay? But the Trojan horse must be one of the most successful military stratagems used in all of our history. Military? Is it someone they know in the military?
Light.
Oh, we just flashed a flashlight on some information. Conjunction, junction with your function. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm solving a mystery. This person has someone close to them in the military who's purposely clouding their crown chakra to make them more easily deceived, to prevent them from anticipating their moves because they're cheap and gaudy, which I need more information about them. What are they doing that they have to look less cheap and gaudy? Done without using words. Tacit. Although not a word was said, everyone in the room knew that a tacit agreement had been made about what course of action to take. Implied, unsaid, unuttered. A secret! It's a secret. Nobody's supposed to know that this is happening to this person, but it's ruining their life. That is one of the most selfish things I've ever heard in my life. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ruining this person's emotional stability for something I don't know yet. Erudite.
Right.
Learned, scholarly, bookish. The annual meeting of philosophy, imperially. Spirit said imperially. These are like some imperialists. Let me just look it up just in case. We don't want to use words the wrong way. What is imperialist? Imperialism can be defined as a doctrine, political strategy, practice, state policy, or advocacy that consists in extending power by territorial acquisition or by extending political economic control outward over other areas. They're doing it to control this person. Brothel. Brothel? That must be where the gaudy, cheap, and showy come in. Not that all people or sex workers are like that, but these ones are. So they're trying not to so they don't want this person to come forward about the brothel. So they're purposely, because they're evil. Oh my gosh. You're not losing your mind, honey. We're proving it right now that some kind of magic's going on. And it says right here, done without using words. Well, it's things done discreetly, unsaid, undeclared, implied, implicit. They're doing things and not talking about it because it's just, that must be something they do to everyone. They probably, any Johns that get away, that they don't want to get in trouble, obviously. So this person must have broke away somehow. They're literally putting some kind of cloud over his crown chakra to make them not able to function cognitively or use their intuition or even their emotions. But they're very learned, they're erudite. The annual meeting of philosophy professors was a gathering for the most erudite, well-published individuals in the field. This person's a scholastic learner. They're wise. They're probably wondering what the hell is happening to me. The emperor has no clothes. I love that story. Can you please tell us what their goal is? Like, what's their problem? Why don't they just stop being a brothel already? They have to hurt people to keep their brothel. They're in an extremely dark hole and abyss. That's why they're doing it. The submarine dove into the abyss to chart the previously unseen depths. They're in a chasm and a void. They think that by doing this to this person, it's going to save them, but they're already in the hole. Positive, Spirit says. To cheat, to defraud, bilk. When the greedy salesman realized his customer spoke poor French, he bilked the tourist out. Because this is just an innocent person who's going through some emotional problems, and they thought he'd be the perfect John to milk every dime and cent out of him by blocking his crown chakra and his emotions, so they can control him. This person needs to stop going to a brothel. Okay? Those people need to stop going to a brothel already. Because they might, at this rate, this person has no vital force or energy. I don't even know what's keeping them animated anymore. Disabuse. To set right, to free from error. Galileo's observations disabuse scholars of the notion that the sun revolved around the earth. To correct. To set right. This person's going to be set free? Someone's going to be set free. Discern. Someone who has discernment to perceive, they're going to, the spell's going to be lifted. They're finally going to be able to perceive and recognize what's going on. It is easy to discern the difference between butter and butter-flavored topping. Yeah. To detect, to differentiate. Juiciness. Spirit said juiciness. They're excited about this. This also says spy. Tell, separate. Oh, maybe when they're finally out of this spell that they've been under, maybe we broke it by saying it out loud, by bringing knowledge to it. They're finally going to be able to talk to you. Disparate. Fundamentally different, entirely unalike. Although the twins were physically identical, their personalities are disparate. What? This is your twin? This could possibly be a sibling of yours that is a twin? Damn. They could to cheat, to defraud. This brothel, or it could mean twin flame. It could be twin flame? Is this a love reading? Has this turned into a love reading? Tell me more. I love love. Intransient. Uncompromising, refusing to be reconciled. The professor was intransient on the deadline, insisting that everyone turn the assignment in at the same time. Irreconcilable. Unrelenting, unyielding.
Military.
I knew it was military. This person or the brothel is connected to military, or someone this person knows in the military. And that's why they have such a strong hold on them, because there's so many other people and things that are connected to it that are going to go down. They're definitely going down. We're going down, down, baby, na-na-na-na. And sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. That sounds like the military, right? Loaded gun complex. Oh, that would be fantastic. I'll draw a few more to try to get a little more of an ending.
Know you.
We know you. Is the military listening to us right now? Well, I ain't doing nothing. It's y'all. It's y'all doing all the fuckery.
Stop them.
Stop them. Ask your friend for a loan for your startup business. So their friend might be in the military and in a part of a brothel, and they asked them to borrow a loan, and that's why they don't want to let go. That's why they don't want to stop talking to them, because they owe them money. You're going to have to just chalk that money up as you paid to have them not be your friend anymore, because the more you're connected with these people, the more that they control you. You have to cut all ties, even if they owe you money. You're not getting that money back. They're using that money as a way to keep you bound to them. Write a speech to the opening of an ice cream shop. Yeah, you're going to have to drop the business as well. Whatever this business is, whatever stakes you have in this brothel, it's going down. So whatever it is, it's going to be gone anyway. If you want to get out of this situation, this could potentially be your twin flame or something, or an actual sibling twin. We had sibling earlier. I'm not sure.
Sandra.
But whatever business you thought you were going to have with these people, it ain't going. So I don't think you work in a brothel. I think this person may have contributed money to a brothel as under the guise of that they were going to get something back as some kind of startup business. Explain life on Earth to aliens. Yeah, they're so scared to walk away because they've invested so much time and money, but I think that it's time for them to walk away and start learning a different way of life that may be alien to them, because the way they've been living their life has gotten them to this point, and they need to start being authentic to themselves. Tell a stranger that they look very nice today. Oh, if this person wants to start breaking the spells, well, for one thing, they have to stop doing business with these people, and they have to stop talking to them. You literally have to set boundaries. You have to say, don't even tell them that you're not talking to them. Just like stop talking to them. Don't expect your money back. Ask God to cut cords for you, and start doing nice things every day. What's that smell? What's that smell? This person smells like eggs. Honestly, this person smells like eggs. They do, like boiled, stinky eggs. Probably because they have no spirituality, no femininity, no vital force because of all the magic being done on them. It's making them like have a odor. But Spirit says to just start doing separate yourself from them and start doing little things. Tell a stranger they look nice today. Start complimenting people. Write a letter to your childhood hero. Start getting in touch with your inner child. Try to remember a time before all of this. Spirit says not likely, but oh. The military person could possibly be someone who's a childhood hero to them. And that's why it's so hard to tell them that they don't want to be a part of their shit anymore. You don't have to tell them. You can just stop talking to them altogether. Why didn't you get into college? Because they've been putting spells on you. They didn't want you to be more than you are, because then you would tell everybody about the brothel or whatever. So they were trying to control you with putting clouds over your head, so you never advance emotionally, you never advance spiritually, mentally, or academically. Describe the Olympics. They were trying to make you like the Special Olympics, man, so you didn't like do anything in life. Write the instructions for how to use a microwave. Yeah, they're trying to microwave your mind with magic. What did you say to motivate your child through school? They've done this since you were in school? Oh my God. That's why Spirit said not likely for write a letter to your childhood, because they've literally been doing this since you were a child. That's why you're like, mortification. That's why you feel like you're completely cut off from emotion. It feels really scary to be in that place. You have to separate yourself from talking to those people, and it'll slowly start coming back to you. And you have to not do magic. Send a breakup text. Yeah, set a boundary. Say blonde hair, Spirit said. Maybe someone with blonde hair. You literally have to stop talking to these toxic people. They're literally scrambling your brain like eggs, and it's making you feel like you want to unalive yourself, and it's making you feel like you're in a deep abysmal hole of nothingness. It's because you're around these people. That's how they feel. That's what they're going through. And if you know anything about energy, which we teach you on Spirit News, you will become exactly what you hang around, and you will start attracting that in your energy field because you are what you hang out with. You know, that's why you have to create a boundary, why you have to sense when someone's for your highest good and when someone's not, because 555 on the clock, because you will start to become them. So that's your advice, honey bunny. I know that you're going through a hard time right now, but you kind of brought it on yourself by picking the people you hung out with and trusting the wrong people. And they took advantage of that. And you made a lot of mistakes along the way that you got to make right. But you got to start first with yourself. You can't make anything right until you start separating yourself from these people so they can, because they've literally been putting spells on you since you were a child. Since you're a child. A child. That's so messed up. I can't even believe that. That's like, how can this person unfuck themselves? How can this person unfuck themselves, Spirit? Wise as fuck. I define wisdom as a personal set of truths. Hey, you're just talking about that, Kim. A collection of perspectives that become the foundations of your thinking, and that you come back unburdened. A collection of perspectives that become the foundations of your thinking, and that you can come back to throughout the twists and turns of your life to guide you. These truths not only give you clarity as you're making decisions, coming to crossroads and trying to figure out which path to take, but they also make your next steps appear as obviously as your next breath. It does take some work to think deeply and discover the truths at the center of your life. And that's so funny because our very first card was breath. And this says, it says, trying to figure out which path to take, but they also make your next steps appear as obviously as your next breath. And we had the breath card. Yeah, man, it's time to go within. It's time to connect with your feminine side and get rid of people that make your masculine side too dominant by whatever the heck they're doing to you.
Right.
You got to get away from them, man. Anyways, I hope this helps. I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.